April 5th, 2002, Friday. Muted Demon has arrived. That's a pen name. It's been one of those days that you stop and look at where you've been and what you've done, and you surprise yourself. I picked up Marilyn's necklace and earrings from her parents' house and left to go to Manhattan around 4 p.m. The drive down was nice and a hell of a lot nicer, calmer, safer, and less stressful than the last time. See January 30th, 2002. On a side note, I was cruising somewhere and almost stopped by Sherwin-Williams to see Brianna, but when I was getting gas right before leaving, I saw her at the gas station. We talked for a bit, and she seemed to be doing well. I got to K-State at 6 p.m., and we sat in Marilyn's friend's room. Marilyn's friend and neighbor watched The Simpsons, ate pizza, and Marilyn got her hair styled by her friend. I'm leaving the friend's name out. We got to the Wareham Theater at 8 p.m. for Marilyn's sorority's formal dance thing. It was just like any other high school dance, except that most of the kids there had huge plastic cups full of beer. Marilyn hasn't been that involved with her sorority this year, so she doesn't have any real close friends there. So we just sat at the table for about an hour and a half watching the people and listening to horrible music. Surprisingly, I wasn't nervous or inhibited at all. I wasn't in any hurry to leave for about an hour. I just liked sitting there and watching. I saw Pam M. and Janelle P., two girls I've known since first grade. Pam is a doll, and Janelle is gorgeous. Pam and I talked a lot freshman year in English class and got along well. Janelle I've not seen since middle school, but we always liked each other, I suppose. We left the place around 9:30 p.m. and went back to Marilyn's room and just lied around listening to music. Part of me wanted to make love to Marilyn. A small part of me was actually expecting it. But the larger part of me didn't want it to happen and knew that it wouldn't. Marilyn is a very attractive woman, but I gotta say it has never been her body that I've wanted sexually. It was just her. Like mine, her body has myriad imperfections, stuff that a shallower person would never be able to see beyond, but imperfections or not, I love Marilyn and love making love to her. Plainly, it is just who Marilyn is that makes me so attracted to her. We didn't make love. We lied on her bed, kind of cuddling for a bit, and it was very nice. But after about 15 minutes, all my mind thought about was sex. I couldn't get it out of my mind. I was enjoying just lying there with her, and these thoughts in my head were ruining that. So I got up and went home at 11 p.m. so I could preserve as much of the sweetness we had and shared. The drive home was strangely relaxing. I was very unfocused on my driving, though. I wasn't veering or going crazy or anything. I just wasn't focused on my driving. I was just cruising and listening to music. I made it back to LX a little after 1 a.m. and swung by Will's to find Will, passed out, and Tim and Kirk fucking around on the guitars. It's now 2 a.m., Saturday, and I'm going to read for a bit and go to bed. See ya. End quote. I know a lot of men who want to know all about the world. Not I. I want the world to know all about me. Quoting myself, apparently. Bread on the cooker.